Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. Was it a thumbs up week? Was it a thumbs down week? Or both, which usually in life is what happens. So you get to know me a little bit better by knowing the chaos that is Kimmie's life. And if you leave me a comment, I get to know you better, and I love that. I love knowing which of you are grandparents who lived across the pond. I love knowing all these little little things, because I can't say the word I'm thinking about right now, about you, because I just feel closer to you, and I want you to be able to feel closer to me and get to know me better. So that's what What's Up Wednesday is about. So the first thing we're going to go over is my doctor. Last week I was in the hospital I took a fall on Monday, and after I had taken a really bad fall on Monday, I went to the hospital, and as I was being discharged, started getting sick to my stomach. You guys know this already. I had to go back because it didn't stop, and from Tuesday till Thursday, I was in the hospital. Wednesday night, I get a phone call from my doctor saying, you have to, get discharged immediately. I want to see you. You're not getting better in the hospital. I've known you for 30 years. I know your whole health history. I know about the pancreatic cancer. I know about the gastroparesis surgery. He's like, I just know you inside and out. He's like, and I would feel better if you were at a hospital I was affiliated with. So I had to make sure I got discharged that day. Right after I literally left my doctor's office, the hospital at 12:30, came home, took a shower, managed to get to my doctor's office by my 2:30 appointment, and stayed there with him till about 3:45. Since I've left him, I am feeling a lot better. Thank you for your thoughts, your kindness, your positive vibes, your prayers, just all of it. I took that in, and it's helped me more ways than you will ever know, especially this week. So I have now been just extremely tired. I am not getting sick to my stomach anymore, but I am getting nauseous when I get hungry. And I don't know if that's a normal thing or not. My eye is twitching. I don't know if you can tell, but it's twitching really badly. So I apologize if you see something like that. So I'm not getting sick to my stomach anymore, but I am getting nauseous. And usually the nausea means I'm getting hungry because I've forgotten to eat. And I know that sounds really weird when people say they forget to eat, but I drink a lot. So I'm usually very full from drinking a lot. But this week was not a great week because the day before I left the hospital, I am on a medication for antidepressants because we all have a little mental health challenges. Not all of us, but a lot of us have mental health challenges, and I am one who struggles with my mental health. I do have panic attacks. I do have other issues, but I suffer from depression, which has been very well controlled with the medication I've been taking for the last umpteen years, okay? And it turns out that before I left the hospital, my next dose should have been when I had gotten home. Even though I take most of my medications in the morning, then spread the rest of them out throughout the day, that's the one I take first thing in the morning. In the hospital, for whatever reason, they break it up. They do it weird. I don't understand why. So I haven't had it still till today, and I've been feeling really down in the dumps and was just ready to not give up because we're always positive, but I was positive that I was struggling. And I have been struggling, and thankfully the issue has been resolved with my medication. All of a sudden my prescription insurance was like, okay, we no longer decide to cover this medication. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so very much for the notice telling me that. And it was going back and forth between the pharmacy, the doctor's office, the insurance company, going back and forth to see if it was covered, what doses I needed in order to make the dose that I was on and to have it covered, and whether or not it's something I can stay on, I don't know as of right now. And I'm really funny when it comes to my medicines. It's like, if it's not broken, don't mess with it. and I might need to mess with the medicine so that I don't have this problem next month. And it was starting to wear on me a lot, especially yesterday. And I told my sissy, I said, Sissy, you have to come over. I need a sissy hug. I was like, and B, I just need someone. Mama's here, but I was like, I need your presence, because she has a way of talking to me and calming me down and letting me know everything always works out, which it does. Like, I know this. Like, if you're short of money, eventually something will happen that you'll find the money you need in order to pay whatever it is you're looking to pay. If you're worried about getting your medicines, then something always happens where you're able to find a different pharmacy that has them in stock. So things always end up working out for me because of my positivity, I believe. I believe if you look at something as a problem instead of, I don't look at things as problems. I look at them as challenges, and I can overcome any challenge because I have my favorite saying, survive too many thunderstorms to worry about a few little raindrops here and there. So I have been struggling with my mental health this week, and it had gotten rough. But I can pick up my medicine tomorrow morning, so it has worked out, and I can get through tonight. I know that I'm not anywhere near where it might sound like I just said that, but I will get through tonight, and first thing tomorrow I'll be at the pharmacy and pick up my medicine, and we'll just carry on, because that's what we do. So, and then it had gotten to the point where I was really down about my weight. And didn't know if I wanted to diet anymore, didn't know if I wanted to take the Ozempic anymore, which I do really well with and doesn't affect me negatively, so that it's just a shot once a week. And why would I want to stop that? And why would I want to stop the progress that I've made? And I don't, but I knew that was because of not having the medication. I just felt like, what's the point? And it's sad, but that's where I was. And today I'm a lot better. So I just want to thank you for all, this eye is still twitching, for all the well wishes and anything you've written to me for when I was in the hospital. I would go back and reread your comments because they meant so much to me and were able to help me. And I'm like, okay, you're not in this alone. And you're not. I'm not, you're not, we're not in this alone. We have each other. You can reach out to me anytime you want. And I will be here to be your biggest cheerleader going, because that's what you've been for me. So just know that it was a struggle this week, but we're better and we're back on track. And I am just thrilled to pieces that the medication got straightened out. Anyway, I do feel better, but I am still very tired, and that could be part of the Ozempic also. I am going to go up to the 2 milligram dose on Friday, because I didn't take it last week because I wanted my stomach to settle, just for because of being in the hospital and everything, and I wanted to make sure that I got my stomach to settle down before introducing the Ozempic again, to make sure that it's not the Ozempic that's causing the nausea and the vomiting, which I already knew it wasn't, because it had to do with the fall. I don't care what you say. I don't care what the doctor says, even though my GI doctor agrees with me. I think I had a slight concussion, and that's what caused the vomiting, because it happened instantaneously. Like, literally, I was on the floor, and next thing you know, it was not good, and it's finally all calmed down. So we're good there. And now we have to worry about my lipstick collection. I have a collection of lipsticks. I have a problem. We need circle time, because I definitely have a problem. They're all the same shades of either peach or pink or mauve. They're all exactly the same. I have a container, and I don't have it next to me right now, but we're gonna have to do a decluttering of the lipsticks if you'd like to see it. I like to declutter because I don't like a lot of stuff around. But every time I declutter something, then it's like I instantaneously regret it, because then I'll see someone else using it, and I'm like, okay, you're using it. I really like that. I have to get that back. So even though it's better for me in so many ways to declutter, we have a problem with that, especially when it comes to lipsticks and pocketbooks and eyeshadow palettes, and probably a lot more stuff than I'm even letting on right now. So that's what's going on with that. But I am going to show you my lipstick collection one day. Let me know if you'd like to see a decluttering video where I swatch the lipsticks and say goodbye to some of them, because I'm sure some of them have expired a long time ago. And if it's just a lipstick, I don't care if that's expired, but if it's a lip gloss and it started separating, it's time to let that go, and I know that. And I did my skincare the other night while my sissy was here, and had so much stuff that I don't use, because I'm very loyal to what I do use, and I don't mind finding something that's reintroduced into my skincare routine, but then I have to throw something else out, and some of the stuff was just really crappy looking. You know, let's just get into it. It was really crappy looking. So we're going to need to do a lipstick declutter real soon, because when I show it to you, you're just going to shake your head and know that I have an issue and know that I have a problem, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So today I went shopping, and I had to go to, where did I go today? I don't even remember. See, my ex-husband tells me all the time I need to take memory pills, and I think he's absolutely right. We had to go, I went and got my nails done. I know they look very childish. I got purple, pink, yellow, kind of coral, and green. And this one has a little daisy on it, which you can't really see. There we go. That's what it looks like. I really wanted just French on the top and didn't want the whole nail colored. So I feel like I'm walking around with a box of crayons on my fingers right now, and not really happy with it, but it's bright, and I needed something to brighten everything up, and it made me feel good. So even though this is not what I was after, it did have a lot to do with my mood and help lift me up. So I went and got my nails done, and then we had to go return something from Kohl's, so we got to go shopping in Kohl's, which was always fun. And my grandson is going to be christened soon. He hasn't had the baptism yet, so we bought him a white gold chain with a little cross on it for his baptism. And it just so happens that next week is my daughter-in-law and my son's birthdays. She is on the 4th, he is on the 7th. So we're getting him, he needs brakes for his car, so we're going to pay to have his brakes done, and everybody's chipping in for that, which I think is a great gift. And then for her, I'm subscribing her, she does not know this yet, to a 6-month subscription of BoxyCharm, because she's such a hard worker. She's such a good mom, and she shares everything with everybody, and I want her to have something that's just hers. The baby can't use it, her husband can't use it. I mean, he can use the skincare, he's not going to, but he could. But I want something that's just for her, that makes her feel special, that gives her some me time. So that's what we're doing for her. And that's it. That's about my week. I have some Kentucky Fried Chicken in my bedroom right now, which I'm going to go and sit with Mama and talk to her for a while and eat my little chicken sandwich without the bread. And that's it. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and make sure you be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.